Hey guys, and welcome. My name is Josiah, and what I want to talk to you guys about today is how to start hacking with WordPress and Docker. So I'm going to switch over, show you guys a little bit. I have a GitLab post that will kind of has some code that we'll pull down. We'll spin up a WordPress site, and you'll be able to get in and start playing around. So here we go. Let's switch on over. So as this comes up, what I want to show you, and if you get confused with any links that I'm telling you, I'm going to link them down in the description below, so you will be able to click down there and see them. But the first site we're going to go to is gitlab.com. And I have it up here. It's gitlab.com/jphillipson/WordPress-compose. And once you're there, this is an open site, so you might see a little bit less on the side, but essentially what you need to get to is this clone right here, and you're going to click this little copy clipboard with HTTPS. Once you've done that, you're going to open up Terminal, and for most of you, it's not going to be down in your dock. You're going to click on the Launchpad, and you'll type in Terminal. Once you're there, you can then type in git clone and then paste. So paste it in. This will be an important time to talk about some requirements for using this video. So if you notice in the top up here, you'll see my little whale ship with some containers on top. It says Docker is running. You do need Docker installed, and you will also need Git. So if you don't have those installed, I'll link some links down below on how to do that, but this is not what this video is about. This video is once those are installed, how do you move forward? So we're going to clone our directory. Go ahead and press enter once you've pasted that in, and you see it kind of go through. It's going to do some steps, pull it in, it's done. So you're going to cd into WordPress compose, and if you notice the autofill, I just press tab after I got a few spaces in because I know there's nothing else in the directory that will take over the name. So I just press tab, press enter, and you'll see that the spot here changes, and it actually goes from this little tilde sign to WordPress-compose. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to do vi, and there's a file in here that's .env. The important thing about this file is it's an environmental variable that tells the database where to store its file. So if you ever want to use this again later, you don't lose all of your stuff, because that's always an unfortunate thing about Docker is when you're editing and you blow away the container, you can lose all your data. So we've set up some volumes that you'll need. And a command that's helpful is pwd, which is just present working directory. So go ahead and highlight that, copy it, and then we're going to do vi.env. And if you do a capital A, I'll take you to the end, and you can just start deleting all of this. And what you're going to do is you're going to paste in that present working directory, and then you can go ahead and press :WQ. You'll see this in the bottom right here if you're not sure what it is. What this means in VI is you're going to write and quit. So then press enter. Then at this point, all you have to do is do docker-compose up. And if you want to see everything, like if you're looking for logs and trying to find out what's going on, and you're really getting into this, you can leave it like this. But I like to do a -D, which daemonizes everything, meaning it's going to spin everything up, and then you're not really going to see it after that. So we're going to go ahead and press enter. And it's going to pull down all the images. This is just some pretty cool stuff that I've done in my Docker Compose file, which I will show you, but let's get everything spun up. And for those of you who want to see that, can see that at the end. But yeah, so as this is spinning up, just tell you a little bit about me. I am a tech person and I love to game. So this is my plug for my Twitch channel. If you are ever wondering, I do like to stream. I stream at twitch.tv/laserhawk05, which is in the description down below. It loves playing games, and I love tech, and I love my family. So I'm really trying to build a community kind of around those three things. So yeah, go ahead and click follow at Twitch and follow me on YouTube, and you'll see my videos and live streams. All right, so it looks like it's done. So what we can do is we can move over to our web browser. If you did this for your first time, just give it a few minutes. Let the database spin up, let a few things, maybe give it a few minutes before you go here, but do localhost 8080 and your WordPress site comes up. So you're ready to go. You're ready to do things. If you're wondering, I'll post this in the description down below. I'll post this link, but I'll also post the default username and password for those of you who are looking for it. But if you just go to WP admin, it'll let you log in, and it is user, and the password is bitnami. And maybe, come on, I'm gonna take it. There we go. Voila. There is your WordPress site. And it's just like any other WordPress site. Feel free to make changes, do anything you want. And you'll be good to go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want some more details, go ahead and stick around. I will show you a little bit more about the Docker Compose file for those of you who are wondering. But for most of you, this is probably a good time to duck out. Enjoy hacking in WordPress. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and click that follow or like if you did like the video and it helped you building your WordPress site. But if you are wondering, what I will show you a little bit is the Docker Compose file. Most of you, this won't matter, but I do want to bring it up. And what you'll see here is there's a few different steps that happen. So we have the version, which is just the version of your Docker Compose file. We do pull in the bitnami MariaDB latest to build our database. We give it some variables here. So if you do want to change some stuff, this is where you would change it. We tell the user, says, okay, allow an empty password, because this is a secure connection that no one else can get to. It's only on localhost, and it's not even exposed to the world like your localhost 8080 is. We can go ahead and say no password for this kind of instance. Do not ever do this in production. That would be a bad choice, unless you are very good at security, but for the most part, don't do it. Then we spin up the WordPress image. We pull the bitnami WordPress latest, and we say, hey, connect to spin it up, expose these ports, build our database here. It does depend on the MariaDB because you need that, and then you give it some variables to say this is how you spin up and how you run. The important things here to know is that it does set up volumes. So these two volume commands, what they do is they allow you to get back to your database and spin up your WordPress site if you were to log out or come back later. And that's why in that .env file we specified your user home or users J Phillipson WordPress-compose / and we left a blank there. It's very important to have that in there because if you don't, then these volumes won't work. And when you spin everything down, you'll lose all your data. So it's really important to have that in there, especially if you plan to ever coming back to this project. But yeah, at that point, that's really all I have to explain. This obviously is for Apple. If you have Docker Compose or GitLab on on a Windows machine, Git on a Windows machine, you should be able to do both of these things and spin it up. I've done it a few times there. Also, the present working directory is a little bit more complicated, but maybe if you guys want, I can create a video on that. Just let me know in the comments below. So thanks for joining. I hope you have fun hacking in WordPress using Docker. And have a good night, guys. I will talk to you later.